This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning. So we will wait for 2 more minutes for other learners to join, and then we'll start our discussion. 2 minutes we'll wait, and then we'll start our discussion, guys. We'll wait for 2 more minutes, and then we'll start our discussion. Thank you. Yeah. So we'll start our discussion. So in yesterday's session, what we did, we basically discussed about the course content level. Today, day one session, we will start the actual discussion, guys. Okay. The first topic, we will start our discussion. So I encourage each and every one of you, please stop me at any point of time. I mean, you feel like something has to be explained one more time or with a different example. Please stop me at any point of time, and then we'll discuss and then we'll move on. Okay. So, so with that understanding, the first topic is actually what are APM tools? Okay, APM tools means what? So APM tools means what? Application performance monitoring or application performance management. Okay, APM tool basically talks about application performance monitoring or application performance management. Okay, so that is what basically all about APM. Okay, APM, application performance monitoring or application performance management tool. So why they are calling it as, I mean, monitoring tool or management tool? Because usually monitoring tools will only give you numbers. Okay, some monitoring numbers only it will give you, but these tools, I mean, the APM tools, they are also providing little more than the monitoring. Also they are also providing some managing activities, I mean integration, alerting, okay, root cause analysis, like that. They are providing little more information. So that is a reason. Okay, that is a reason they are calling this as application performance monitoring or application performance management tool. Application performance monitoring, application performance management tool. Okay, so in what way it is actually different, right? In other tools are there, in what way it is actually different, that also we should know it, right? So traditionally, if you go back, guys, okay, if you traditionally go back, so there is a concept called client side monitoring. Okay, client side monitoring. There is something called server side, or you can call that as infra side monitoring. Okay, infra side monitoring. And something called database monitoring, something called network monitoring. Network monitoring. So like that, they usually do different monitoring. I mean, your application is common only. Okay, the application that we are using is actually common, but we will use different tools. We will use different tools. Say like certain tools for client side monitoring, certain tools for infra monitoring, certain tool for database monitoring, certain tool for network monitoring. Okay, so even as certain tool for your uh, application monitoring also. Okay, your Java application, .NET application, those also they are doing. Okay, so even for application monitoring, application monitoring, what they do. Okay, so client side monitoring, there are tools like gt metrics gt metrics, or web page test, or lighthouse like that. There are different tools are available in the market which will help you to capture the client side data. Client side data means what? Your browser level data, you are going to get it. What browser level data? So the static components, how it is actually loading, how your html is loading, css is loading, javascript is actually loading, png is actually loading, jpeg is actually loading, gif is actually loading, like that. That loading capability that you are validating, right? That is what your client side monitoring means. So this gt metrics, web page test, lighthouse, chrome dev tools, these are the tools that are predominantly used for doing the client side monitoring. Okay, similarly server side monitoring, okay, they usually use something like perfmon. Okay, for windows machine they'll use perfmon, or for linux machine they'll use nmon, or they'll use vmstat. Like that, they usually use different uh, um, uh, infrastructure monitoring tool they are using. Okay, infrastructure monitoring they are using. And similarly application level, okay, in this case I'm talking about java, .NET, that thing, right? So usually what people will do, they'll use the profiling tools, profilers. What profilers? You have your kit java profiler, your kit java profiler, or j profiler, okay, or ants profiler. Okay, ants profiler. So like this, you have different profiling tools that are available to do the, even there is a tool called j visual vm, or j console. So like that, there are different tools are available which will help you to monitor your application level data, which will help you to understand application level data. Similarly database, okay, database, what they will do, they'll use awr reports, or addm reports, or ash reports, or sql profiler. So like that, there are different options that are there to do the database level monitoring. Okay, so network monitoring, they'll use certain utility tools, okay, or tcp dump or something like that, they'll take it. Okay, so if you look at it, different options that are required to do the individual monitoring. When you are trying to do, you need to use different tools. Okay, you think from the client side perspective, guys. Okay, your customer side, they have to achieve one target. What is the target? What is the target that they have to achieve? They have to achieve one target, which is actually your application should work without having any problem. That is the only target. That is the only target. They want their application to be working without having any problem. But for that, what they have to do, they have to use these many tools to achieve the single target, which is making your application to work without having any problem. Similarly, each tool, we need people, right? I mean, you cannot find single person to do all your activities, right? That is not that easy. Okay, you cannot find single person to do all your monitoring activity. Definitely you may require 2 to 3 technical person to do this monitoring as well. I mean, infrastructure monitoring, database monitoring, application monitoring, client side monitoring, like that. You need different people to do that activity. So that is a difficult task, right? You need different tools, you need different people to do this single activity, which is actually the application. It has to work fine. So that time only the importance of apm tool is actually very high, guys. Very high. Why? Because you are not going to use different tools for different activity. Instead, you are going to use only one apm tool that will solve your purpose. That will solve your purpose. Entire purpose is what? You wanted to make your application working fine without any problem. That too, all your monitoring where you are going to do in a single common tool, you are going to do the monitoring. So APM tools are actually working in that way. The objective of joining this demo session is actually what? We are going to learn the Dynatrace tool, right? So Dynatrace tool is also having such and such capability. What is that capability? It is having client-side monitoring capability. It is having host monitoring capability. Host monitoring is nothing but infrastructure monitoring. And then it is having process level monitoring, service level monitoring. It is having network monitoring. It is having front end monitoring capability. So all capabilities are covered in a single tool itself. In a single tool itself, all your expectation is actually fulfilled. So that is the reason everybody they started learning the APM tool. I don't know in this forum how many are actually looking out for a job change or something. But if you go and check any job description, okay, that was specifically the performance tester, performance engineer job description, if you go and check it, definitely one APM tool will be there in the list. Definitely one APM tool will be there in the list. Predominantly it is actually Dynatrace. So that is the reason we joined this course journey itself to learn this APM tool, guys. I'll take a pass here. Any question, guys, still now?
No,
Yeah. So so that is the reason everybody they started learning this APM tool, guys. Okay, if you really analyze the importance of this APM tool, even I wanted to tell you one more important thing, guys. Actually, in industry right now, people are talking about different buzzwords, different terms people are using. In that one such term is actually called as observability. Okay, observability. Okay, so what happened? Observability. Okay, what happened nowadays? People are talking about different buzzwords like SRE, observability, chaos engineering, Gen AI. Like that, people are talking different terms. In that, one such important term is actually observability. So what Dynatrace they are claiming, they are having the capability to implement the observability. That is what they are claiming. What they are claiming, they have the capability to implement the observability. Okay, that is a buzzword in the market. Observability is a buzzword in the market, and they are also inline to that buzzword. I mean, Dynatrace is actually having the capability to implement the observability. So nowadays every customer they started talking about observability, how to implement it, what are all the tools that are required, what are all the information that we will gather from the observability. Like that, everybody they started talking about observability. So here in Dynatrace, we are going to learn about the fundamental understanding about observability also, guys. So we are going to cover that as well. So that is also a value add that we are going to get. Okay, so maybe for the understanding purpose, observability means what? Observability means what? Observability means based on the external output, based on the external output, you are going to comment on the internal part of the application. You are going to comment on the internal part of the application. That is actually called as observability. What is that meaning? Something it is actually going to give to you as an output, that you are going to read and understand that output, and you are going to say what is happening in the application inside. That is what is actually concept of observability, guys. Okay, so now that is the reason every client they are more interested to implement observability in their organization. Okay, they wanted to implement observability in their organization. So implementing observability means what? So observability is having some key things available, something like melt. Okay, melt means what? Metrics, logs, sorry, metrics, events, logs, trace. So it is going to collect informations like metrics, events, logs, trace, and it is going to provide you. And based on these information only, you are going to comment on the internal part of the application. So this observability capability is actually available in Dynatrace. So when your customer is actually coming and asking, I wanted to implement observability, which tool is actually having the capability like that? If they are asking, so it is easy. You can tell, yes, Dynatrace is actually having the capability to do that. You can implement observability using the Dynatrace tool like that. You can explain to them. So coming back to the original discussion, APM tools means what? Application performance monitoring, application performance management. You are not going to use different tools for different activity. You are going to use single tool for all your activity. That is the reason everybody is actually preferring to use APM tools, predominantly Dynatrace tool. I'll take a pause here, guys. Any question? Yeah. So traditionally, if you go back some 5 years, 10 years, 15 years before and all, what usually happens, where there is a problem, okay, some end user, when they are reporting some problem, usually what will happen, it will take some time to identify where the problem is. It may be from the front end code, back end code, whatever. Okay, so usually it takes some time to identify the problem itself, and who is actually responsible for, I mean, who is actually going to take the responsibility to resolve it. Those are all things like usually it takes time. But now, using these APM tools, finding issue is actually little easy. Because of the nature, or the because of the functionality in which the APM tool is actually working. So you are going to easily get the problem statement straight away. You are going to get the problem statement. Only thing is, you are going to spend some time to resolve the problem. That is the only thing you are going to do it. Why it is actually like that? Maybe I'll draw a picture. So example, you have your browser, you have your app server, and you have your DB server. Okay, browser, app server, DB server. Okay, so you have three entities: browser, app server, and DB server. Browser, app server, and DB server. So as per the functionality of the APM tools, what they will do, they will configure a agent in each place. They'll configure the agent in each place. Okay, you are going to configure a particular agent in the database level, app server level, and then DB server level. So what is that meaning? Agent is actually configured in every layer. Each layer you are configuring the agent. Each layer you are configuring the agent. So as per the functionality, okay, what your agent will do? Agent will collect the data, say like something related to the browsers, something related to the application logic, and something related to your database information. So all the information you are going to get it where? In your APM tool. In your APM tool, you are going to get it. Okay. So which means that what? Browser related, app server related, DB server related, whatever the layer that you configured your agents, you are going to get the data in the APM tool. So because of that, all information that is actually available in common place, and this tool is actually having the capability to interconnect, or it'll merge the information, and it will provide you right from browser and in the app server and in the DB server how the problem is actually happening, what may be the reason for the problem. Is it because of the service level problem? It is because of the process level problem? Is it because of the host level problem? All things they are going to summarize it in the Dynatrace tool itself, so that your job is little easy. You are going to find the problem very very quickly. Even even Dynatrace tool is actually having a concept of anomaly detection. What is anomaly detection? You are going to set a threshold for certain value. Say like your service should not have so and so, or even a typical example is your your infrastructure should not have CPU more than so and so percentage, memory so and so percentage. Like that, you can set the threshold. So what will happen? It will check the current value is actually above or below the configured SLA. Okay, configured SLA. Say like you are going beyond the SLA value. Say like you configured CPU utilization should not go beyond 85 percentage, but your current utilization is actually 90, 95. Like that, if you are getting the CPU usage means, okay, CPU usage you are getting in that way means, so what will happen? A notification should come. A notification should come. Problem notification, that they call that as problem notification. That problem notification can be two-way, right? One is in the UI itself, it will notify it. Other one is the channel in which you wanted to get the notification. So in Dynatrace, what they are providing? They are providing email notification, Slack notification, PagerDuty notification, Trello, Xmatters, Jira, like that. They are giving multiple tool level notification capability. So that so that what benefit that you are going to get it, guys? Very simple, right? Where there is a problem, you are going to get the notification, so you are going to quickly react for it. You are going to quickly react for it, and your MTTR, mean time to repair time, is also going to reduce. MTTR. Okay, so these metrics and all usually in retail based organization or telecom based organization, they mostly focused on. Okay, MTTR means mean time to recovery or mean time to repair. Okay, so what is that meaning? How quickly you are going to bounce back to the working condition, that is a meaning. Okay, so which means that using this APM tool, your job is a little easy, because you are going to quickly identify the problem. Only thing is you are going to resolve the problem quickly. That is a benefit when you are implementing APM tool in your organization. That too, if you are configuring with client side data, service side data, process side data, host side data, all the things, if you are configuring it, it is actually going to exactly find where the problem is. It may be a machine level problem, it may be a process problem, it may be a service problem, it may be a static content that is actually loading in the browser is actually having the problem. So you have to find all the things using single tool, that is the APM tool. In our case, we are going to use the Dynatrace tool. We are going to use the Dynatrace tool. So for these reasons only, APM tools are actually used. For these reasons only, nowadays everybody preferring to learn APM tools, guys. I'll take a pause here. Any question, guys, till now?
Yeah, I have one question.
Yeah, Anil.
So you're telling that agent is installed on the different machines, or I mean the different infrastructure. So does that agent have any pre-configured matrix in any format of XML or any other file when you deploy that agent on that server or infrastructure area?
Sorry,
How it is
sorry.
taking the information? How it is taking the information without any configuration files that is existing on the agent?
No,
Because
the functionality of the agent itself, it will capture the required data. Internally, it is actually designed in a way it will capture your browser information or service level, process level, host level, like that. Internally, it is designed in a way. You don't want to specifically do any configuration and all. Okay, as long as maybe certain customization you can do it, but by default when you're installing, so I'll tell you, this Dynatrace one agent, how it is actually working is that, so consider you are having one host is nothing but your server machine. Okay, so
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
so
One
in
second.
this,
One second. Before that, I just wanted to give a small information like for Splunk, we used to install universal forwarder and then we need to configure some matrix in that, then only it perform the task. So that was my question, like does agent that is installed on the infrastructure for the Dynatrace, does it have any internal systematic configuration that we need to do anything manually?
no, no, this one
Okay,
agent will takes care of everything. That is what I'm trying to say.
okay, okay, fine.
So on the host level, what we usually do, we install the agent. Okay, on the host level. Okay, so if you are installing this agent in the host level, this agent is actually having the capability to auto identify what are all the service and the process that are running on top of this host. Okay, be it like Java or .NET or MySQL, Mongo, Node.js, anything that is actually running on top of the host, it is actually going to identify. But you are installing this agent on the host level, and remaining things all is actually running on top of the host, will be identified by this host, identified by this agent. But in other APM tools like AppDynamics or even New Relay, it is all technology specific agent. Technology specific means Java you wanted to monitor separate Java agent, .NET you wanted to monitor separate .NET agent, Windows you wanted to monitor separate Windows agent, Linux you wanted to monitor separate Linux agent, MySQL you wanted to monitor separate MySQL agent, Mongo you wanted to monitor separately Mongo agent. Like that, they are providing different agents for different monitoring in the case of other APM tools. But in the case of Dynatrace, everything is actually called as one agent. The name itself is actually called as one agent. Okay, so that one agent, it is installed on top of the host, and this one agent is actually having the capability to identify or discover what are all the service or process that is running on top of your host. That is how it is working. That is the way they created also. Okay, they created the concept of one agent because they don't want to do multiple configuration and all. This one agent has to take care of different activity that are actually happening on top of the host version. Clear, Anil?
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, sure, you're welcome. So actually APM tool making your life easy nowadays, that is what I'm trying to say. Because uh, I'll tell you the other pain area also. Say like I don't know, any performance testers in this group. So what will happen, usually the cycle I'm saying, say like the performance tester will give the effort estimation. What they will do, effort estimation, they'll say minimum of 3 to 5 days for requirement gathering. Okay, 3 to 5 days for requirement gathering, and minimum of 5 to 10 days for scripting. Okay, your scripting, and then probably 2 to 3 days for execution, and 2 to 3 days for report preparation, like that. Actually saying you are almost spending close to 20 days, close to 20 days you are spending. Okay, say like after 20 days, if you are coming and saying to the development team, you are telling to the development team, Search transaction is actually taking 15 seconds. Search transaction is actually taking 15 seconds. Okay, you spent 20 days, and after 20 days you are coming and telling it to the developer. Search transaction is actually taking 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes or 20 seconds maybe. Okay, 20 seconds, logically 20 seconds. Okay, so what the reaction you will get it from the developer? They'll say, boss, if I use stopwatch or any clock, first day itself I can tell you search transaction is actually taking 20 seconds. Okay, if I use stopwatch or anything, the day one itself I can tell you search transaction is actually taking more time. You spent 20 days, and then after 20 days you are coming and telling me search transaction is actually taking 20 seconds. I need more information. Don't give me high level or very layman level information. Don't give this kind of information. I need more data, more concrete information about where the time is actually spent. Is it actually on the DB level, or is it actually on the app level? Where the time is actually spent, like that, you need to give them the detailed information. That time only the usage of APM tools are actually comes into picture. Okay, because with the simple performance testing tool, okay, be it like LoadRunner, Jmeter, Neoload, BlazeMeter, Gatling, whatever the tool that you are using, only you are going to get the transaction level data. What you are going to get it? You are going to get the transaction level data. You are not going to get the individual call level, method level, all those information you are not going to get it, because the capability of performance testing tool is to only measure the response time in the transaction level, or the sampler level, like that. But it will not provide you the little more informations like layer by layer split up and all. It will not provide you. It will not provide you. That's where the importance of APM tool comes into picture. Because of that, everybody started learning APM tool. Everybody started learning APM tool, and you can easily find the time that you are spending in each layer, so that you can easily take a decision. Okay, in this particular layer I need to do the optimization to optimize my application performance, like that you can take a decision. Clear, guys? Everybody clear?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, sure. So till now what we did it, like, we set the context, guys. Okay, we set the context, like APM tool means what. Nowadays, nowadays they are not even calling as APM tool. They are also started calling that as observability platform. Okay, that also I told you, observability platform. uh, when when your customer is actually asking about the observability also, you can, I mean, at least you should have fair understanding about what is observability internally, what is actually happening, and then what are all the tool that you can propose it and all. Okay, so so the next concept is actually, I mean, next topic is actually why APM tools required to be learned by performance testers. Okay, so why I added this topic, because there is a mindset with the people, mind block, I would say. This tool is usually used by the performance testers. That is a mindset I saw almost everybody is actually having. But it is not like that. This tool is not only designed for performance testers. Anybody can use it, provided what activity that they are performing is actually important. Okay, they can use it for developer level, performance tester level, performance engineer level, system support engineer level. Everywhere they can use it, provided what activity that they are going to perform is actually important. So that is what I'm going to explain in the next session. Okay, like developers what they are doing, performance testers what they are doing, performance engineers what they are doing, like that. Okay, so for the learners who wanted to enroll for this course journey, okay, you can reach out to Kumar sir. This is Kumar sir number. 8019952427 is number. Okay, 8019952427. Okay, this is Kumar sir number. You can reach out to Kumar sir for any further information. You can reach out to Kumar sir for any further information. Say like course timing, course content, anything that you wanted to discuss, you can discuss with Kumar sir. I'll also copy paste the course content link in the chat also. You guys can take it. Okay. So this is the content that we are going to cover as part of the learning. Okay. So this session is actually going to happen 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Indian time, correspondingly in other locations. So other location timing is actually there in the website itself. Okay, 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Indian time, correspondingly in other locations. Okay, so all the sessions are actually recorded. Okay, we are going to share all the videos in YouTube playlist URL. Okay, YouTube playlist URL will share on a daily basis. We'll share that, and these videos you are going to have it for lifetime access. You are going to have the lifetime access. Any number of times you can watch it, and then you can bring your questions. We can discuss. So that also we are going to do it, and all artifacts, supporting documents, softwares, and everything we are going to share through Google Drive. Through the Google Drive, we are going to share it. You can download, set up things in your local, learn everything in a practical way. That is the objective. Okay, everything we are going to learn in a practical way. That is an important thing. Okay, we are not going to learn like a theoretical way. We are going to learn it in a practical way. In real world, what is actually happening, customer what they are asking, what we have to configure for them, like that we are going to discuss in the real time manner. So that is also one of the important key thing. And interview preparation questions. Okay, during our session we will discuss about these are the questions usually interviewers they will ask in certain section, what question that they will ask, right? That also we will discuss. Not only that, we are going to discuss about certification questions as well. I mean, there are questions it will come on the certification question. That section also we are going to discuss. So basically we are going to discuss about interview questions, certification questions, in real world what is actually happening. All those things we are going to discuss, guys. Okay, so those who wanted to enroll for this course journey, please reach out to Kumar sir for further information. 8019952427 is number. His number is actually there in the website itself. You can see at the bottom of the course content. 8019952427 is number. You can reach out to Kumar sir for any further information. Any question, guys?
Uh, so it's Ram Sharma. So the question is like you will be teaching us for the Dynatrace. So how about the tool? Like, is it we can have them install this Dynatrace on our PC too, or is it that how we'll do that?
So I'll explain you how to create a Dynatrace account, and you are going to create an SaaS account, and through that we can learn it.
Okay. And this course is for 1 hour, for 7 days, or for how long this will be?
15 plus hours. 15 plus hours we are
15
going to.
plus hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 hour per day, 15 plus hours.
Hmm. And I missed the last day session. So is it I miss anything because I just joined today? I didn't join yesterday.
No,
So I think
yesterday it was only a course content discussion only. Today only we
okay,
actually started the actual discussion.
demo.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So with this, we'll complete our session for today. Thanks for joining today, and thanks for giving me this opportunity. So I hope we will all travel in this course journey, learning the Dynatrace tool. So those who wanted to enroll for this course journey, please reach out to Kumar sir for further information. Thanks for joining, and have a nice day. Bye bye.
So one question.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Please, Anil.
Okay, so
Anyone can learn. Yeah, Satish,
mm,
this is Janardhan. Actually, anyone can learn this course, or else what? Is there any specific testers or something? Someone else?
No, anyone can learn this, provided they are already having fundamental understanding about some concepts in performance testing. Other than that, anyone can learn this.
so how about the integration of any other application? So um, integration of ServiceNow to the like a Dynatrace and any cloud or AWS
Okay.
integration.
In case, can learn this course, right? Dynatrace. After that,
Sorry guys, one at a time. What is your question basically?
So this is Anil. My question is like integration of other services to the Dynatrace. So example like AWS integration and any other cloud. So are you going to show us any demo or anything for us like integration part?
So AWS integration we are showing, Slack
Okay,
integration we are showing, Anil. Yeah.
okay. Because for ticketing system, many of them are using service now. So like what we are getting is like we get many tickets from the Dynatrace, especially for the um, alerts. So that's what they have integrated for. That's the reason.
Yeah. So see, so the challenge is getting the instance to do the integration. I mean, this service now or whatever. So that is the reason we are explaining it in the AWS integration and Slack integration level. Anil.
Okay, so will that same for all other cloud integration? Like since you're telling that AWS integration in this, so will it be the same when compared to the
So
Azure and the Google?
quite a similar procedure. There are also the tokens that are required, and you have to configure the token from the respective cloud and then do that. So quite a similar procedure on it.
Okay. Another question, like you said, it is related to the performance related tool, and you mentioned Jmeter also here in this discussion today. But Jmeter, it goes for the performance testing for the various levels and various applications, right? So how far this tool is doing the same job as Jmeter is doing?
Sorry. What is your question?
So is this Dynatrace is doing the same job as Jmeter is doing?
Sorry. I was talking on mute. So
Okay,
Dynatrace is actually a monitoring tool. Okay. So your JMeter is actually a testing tool.
correct.
So there you are hitting the traffic with a multiple concurrent user and all in performance testing tool. Here you are monitoring the traffic and you are going to do the decision making. That is the difference.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Janardhan, you can ask your question, Janardhan. Okay. I think we lost him. Okay, not a problem. So thanks for joining. I hope we will continue learning from tomorrow also. So those who wanted to enroll, please reach out to Kumar sir for further information. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
Satish, yeah, today's session is also available for us,
Yeah.
the recording
Yeah. Yeah.
session.
Yeah. Yeah. We will share.
Totally understood. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.